Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News. Fan Season 28 Bachelor Joey Graziadei has admitted that competing on this year's Season 33 of Dancing with the Stars was difficult at times on his relationship with fiancée Kelsey Anderson. The 29-year-old, who recently marked something important off his 30 before 30 list, competed on DWTS with pro Jenna Johnson, and the pair went on to win the Mirror Ball Trophy. Now they've returned to the dance studio for the show's upcoming tour. However, Joey sat down to open up about his relationship with his future wife during the January 8th episode of the Squeeze podcast. "It was difficult at times. I think she probably was open about that with you guys too," Joey said, referring to Kelsey's previous appearance on the podcast. He added, "It was never a walk in the park, and it's literally just because of timing. I would have loved, especially in this important beginning time in our relationship, I would have loved to have been able to put so much more time into it than I physically could have." Joey equated his time on DWTS, which he called the coolest experience he's ever had, to his past role as a tennis instructor. The way he always described it for Kelsey, and tried to explain it for himself too, is it felt like when I was teaching tennis as much as I possibly could. Joey said, "When you're on court for 40 hours a week and you're on the entire time, like you're talking to people, you're giving every single version of yourself, when you go home, the last thing you want to do is be on again. It's not like I had to be on in our relationship, but I have to be giving her attention. I have to be making sure that I'm there fully." The tennis instructor continued to say that he would take 5 to 10 minutes when he got home to forget what was in my head with dancing, and then he would want to hear all about Kelsey's day. But if I came in the door and I wasn't fully excited, I need to explain why. Like I was still doing a two-step in my head, like I didn't even know where I was at the time. But that was the hardest part initially. Everyone's outside opinion at the beginning, there's a lot of stuff you can't control. While Joey and Jenna Johnson competed on WTS, Kelsey addressed fan comments calling her so strong for watching the twosome dance. Kelsey said at the time, "We are all good in the hood," adding that Joey gives her the security and reassurance she needs in their relationship. Joey continued to gush on the Squeeze that Kelsey was so amazing and so understanding, and added that his stint dancing competition show made his relationship with her even better. "It made our relationship stronger at the end of the day, which is one of the things I'm most grateful for from the experience. You agree you are 18 or over? We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our knowledge of you. Unsubscribe at any time." More info. While sitting down with people, he spoke about the pre-recorded season and how he handled the drama that always transpires. Ellis admitted he would always remind himself to get the facts and don't jump the gun. He said, "In a situation like that, where any move you make is really pivotal, I think that me waiting until I had all the evidence and then making a decision was the best move on the chessboard." The reality star said the issues that arose taught him a lot about himself, but also the women after his heart. He realized that their maturity showed how much they wanted a family and long-lasting relationship. "It's really easy for somebody to tell you what they want, but I think that actions speak louder than words," he declared. "If they're starting drama, or if they're gossiping, or if they're doing certain things, that just indicates a lack of maturity. For me, a red flag is somebody who's too self-absorbed," he added. Joey is now excited for his and Kelsey's future, including their upcoming wedding. He said, "We want to start figuring out some things, planning for the wedding, getting all that kind of cleaned up, and getting excited about what's going to be there for us. But I'm excited about the dumbest little things too, like we're finally cooking in our own kitchen together. We're finally being able to set up a couch in the TV to have our own movie nights, and we can have, parties with people coming over and host people. Like we have not been able to do that yet. So those are some of the many things I'm excited for. And my goal is just to be open and available to put as much time as I can into that." In a new report in OK Magazine, a source revealed that the two are looking ahead at what could be next for them. According to the source, not only are the pair still possibly in contention for having a televised wedding on ABC, but they could embrace the idea of doing a new show together
Joey
as well.
Graziadei admits DWTS was difficult on his relationship with Kelsey Anderson. The struggle behind the sparkle. The glittering distraction. When Joey Graziadei signed on to Dancing with the Stars, He knew it would be a whirlwind. The Mirrorball trophy sparkled, the audience screamed, and producers promised that his bachelor charm would translate perfectly to the ballroom. What he didn't expect was how quickly the lights on the dance floor would begin to dim the shine in his relationship. Kelsey Anderson had stood beside Joey through the madness of The Bachelor Season 28, from hot tub dates to heartbreaks. Fans fell in love with their chemistry and praised their post-show commitment. But as rehearsals for DWTS stretched from hours to days and paparazzi pictures of Joey with his dance partner went viral weekly, Kelsey began to wonder, had she lost her leading man to a new stage? I was proud of him, Kelsey admitted in an emotional podcast appearance, but it felt like I was clapping from the sidelines of a life I used to be part of. Dancing with the pressure. Joey trained harder than ever before. From sunrise stretching to late-night routines, his body ached in places he didn't know existed. His partner, ballroom pro Sasha Delgado, pushed him relentlessly. "She didn't treat me like a bachelor," Joey joked in an interview. "She treated me like a contestant on So You Think You Can Dance. I wasn't ready." But what he truly wasn't ready for was the pressure it would put on Kelsey. "She never said it outright, but I knew it hurt her," Joey later confessed in People magazine. "The missed calls, the rescheduled trips, the nights I'd forget to say goodnight because I passed out from exhaustion, it added up." Social media didn't help. Fans dissected every glance between him and Sasha. Rumors swirled. "She has more chemistry with Joey than Kelsey ever did," a viral TikTok declared. It was meant to be entertainment, but for Kelsey, it felt like a slow erosion of something sacred. Cracks in the Mirrorball. 2 months into DWTS, cracks began to form. A visibly tense Kelsey was spotted outside a rehearsal studio. Joey ran after her, pleading, unaware of the TMZ camera inches away. "You don't even see me anymore," she yelled. "I feel like a ghost." That footage made headlines. Joey and Kelsey on the rocks. DWTS drama boiled over. In interviews, both stayed quiet, but close friends started talking. "She cried a lot," revealed a mutual friend of the couple. "She wasn't jealous of Sasha. She was missing the Joey that promised he'd never let fame change him." Joey, meanwhile, spiraled into guilt. "I didn't cheat, I didn't lie, but I neglected the one person who never treated me like a celebrity." The show that once felt like a dream come true had become a test of their very foundation. The unseen finale. By the time DWTS reached the semifinals, Joey was exhausted. His performances remained fan favorites, but backstage, he was unraveling. Kelsey had stopped attending live shows. Her seat remained empty, a silent symbol of what had faded. He tried to bridge the gap. I'd sent her flowers with notes like, "I'm doing this for us." But it started feeling hollow. She didn't want flowers, she wanted presents, and I wasn't giving her that. Behind the glitz and perfect tens was a man deeply aware that his relationship might not survive the season. The show offered exposure, legacy, even a chance to reinvent himself post-Bachelor. But each paso doble seemed to push Kelsey further away. "She watched my tango go viral while eating dinner alone in our apartment," Joey said in a teary confessional. "That image haunted me." Kelsey spoke out. It wasn't until DWTS aired its season finale that Kelsey broke her silence. In a raw YouTube vlog titled, "Where I've Been," Kelsey finally addressed what Bachelor Nation had been whispering about. "I love Joey. That hasn't changed. But love alone doesn't survive neglect." She explained that watching him pursue another spotlight reminded her of The Bachelor, when their connection was constantly in competition with cameras. "I thought that part of our life was behind us, but DWTS brought it all back. Only this time, I wasn't a contestant. I was just an afterthought." Fans flooded her comments with support, but others blamed her. "She knew who he was when she signed up," read one harsh reply. Kelsey responded just once. "Knowing someone's dreams doesn't mean you expect to be left behind in them." Joseph versus Joey. Backstage after the DWTS finale, Joey, or Joseph as Kelsey lovingly called him, stared at the confetti with hollow eyes. He didn't win the Mirrorball. He didn't even care. He went home to an empty apartment. Kelsey had flown back to Iowa for space, and her suitcase was gone. That night, he posted a black and white photo of them dancing in their kitchen. No caption. Bachelor Nation noticed, so did Kelsey. I saw it, she later admitted in a Call Her Daddy interview. It was the first real Joey I'd seen in weeks. The reckoning. Joey flew to Iowa 3 days later, not with flowers, not with cameras, just a handwritten letter and trembling hands. I told her I lost track of the rhythm that mattered most, that our love wasn't choreography, it was chaos and comfort, and it deserved attention, Joey recalled. We sat in her childhood backyard, sipping warm cider and watching fall leaves dance. I'm not asking for forgiveness, he told her. I'm asking for another shot at getting it right. Kelsey was silent. Then, you never stopped being Joey, you just forgot how to be Joseph. Back to basics. Rebuilding was slow. Therapy, private weekends away from phones, cooking together again. We took ballroom classes together, Joey smiled in an Instagram live. This time, we were equals on the floor. Kelsey laughed. He's a terrible waltzer when Sasha's not around. They didn't rush back into the spotlight. When asked about marriage, Joey shrugged. Right now, we're just dancing to our own beat. But fans noticed the change. Less polished posts, more goofy videos, real smiles. I almost lost her, Joey said in a Good Morning America interview. DWTS taught me to dance, but nearly losing Kelsey taught me to listen. When the music fades. Months passed, offers rolled in. Joey declined most. I'm not chasing cameras anymore, he told Good Morning America. I'm chasing peace. Kelsey started a blog called The Unfiltered Fiancé, chronicling life beyond The Bachelor. It exploded. She's funny, raw, and real, one fan wrote. I'd read her stuff over any sponsored Q&A blurb. The two became advocates for boundaries, presence, and healing. We weren't broken, Kelsey explained. We were busy, and busyness is the enemy of connection. One last dance. On their anniversary, Joey surprised Kelsey with a rooftop dinner and a private band. Their song played. You Are the Reason. Under twinkling lights, he extended his hand. May I have this dance? She smiled, teary-eyed. Only if you promise not to dip me like Sasha does. He laughed. Deal. They danced slowly, no choreography, no cameras, just them. Later that night, he posted just one photo, their shadows intertwined on the rooftop, and captioned it, DWTS almost cost me everything, but it reminded me of one truth. When the music fades, it's who stays beside you that matters most. I choose Kelsey. Always.